Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Momini, Assalamu alaikum. Here I, Jamal Zehra, the student of Madarsa-e-Baqiriya. First of all, I want to present my condolence on the demolition of Jannatul Baqee. There are so many graves in Jannatul Baqee, and one of the grave belongs to our sixth Imam, Imam Jafar Sadiq alayhi salam. The sixth Imam, Imam Jafar Sadiq alayhi salam, was born in Medina on 17th Rabi Awwal 83 Hijri. Died in Medina on 15th Shawwal 148 Hijri at the age of 63. Period of Imamah 34 years. It is known from various books and various sources of Hidayat that when Imam Sadiq was a young boy, he used to go to the madrasas and schools founded by his father, the fifth Imam. And instead of learning as many other youngsters and other people did, he used to discuss on the serious matters of fiqh and jurisprudence with much older students of the madrasas. In Versa discourses, when he was only 11 years old, when he entered the classroom where peoples were discussing on the subject of astronomy, he pointed out to the surprise of everyone except his own father that the earth could not be flat, because of the way the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, and the night changes into 24 hours. It is impossible. In his opinion, the earth must be round, otherwise this would not have happened in such a precise manner. All the students were astonished, but his father smiled and said nothing. The above story is compiled in a book compiled by the 5 French scholars at Starbuck in France with the title The Heart of the Shia Scholarship. The book is being translated in Urdu and Persian and is now being translated in English with possible references. Up to the age of 12 years, Jafar was brought up under the guidance of his grandfather Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi salam, whose main concern was to worship his maker and reflect on the tragic event of Karbala, and whose main avenue of teaching was through supplications. 22 years had lapsed since then, yet the remembrance of the tragedy of Karbala was still fresh in his memory. So, as soon as Imam Jafar gained understanding, he was profoundly impressed by the continuous grief of his grandfather, so much so that he felt as if he himself was present during the tragedy. Up to the age of at the age of 12, his grandfather died, and then up to the age of 31st, he passed his time under the guidance of his father Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi salam. At the time, the Umayyads' politics was tottering, and Muslims were reaching Imam Bakr in thousands. Their needs for knowledge was fulfilled by the Imams of the Ahl Bayt. Our Mehdi will be the final proof, the seals of Imam, the deliverer of Imamate, the apex of light, and all the sources of good work. Those who will follow us will have our support in hereafter. Imam died in the 10th year in the reign of the Caliph Mansur in 148 Hijri. It is mentioned by historians that Imam Jafar Sadiq alayhi salam was given poison in grapes which caused his death. May Allah grant us tawfiq so that we can receive to the rebuild of Jannatul Baqee. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.